Hi everyone, my name is Heather McAloon. On March 4th, 2008, Shulevitz wrote the book How I Learned Geography. Now, this book was a 2009 Caldecott winner. It was published by Ferrara, Straws, and Drux. The genre is adventure, children's literature, and fiction. It is 32 pages, and the book is probably for ages around 4 to 8. Now, Yuri Shulevitz has been writing since 1963, so he has a lot of experience. The illustrations in this book are very detailed, where, as you can see, like if you were going to look at the towns and everything, you would see how detailed they are, how it shows the towns. Or when he goes on his adventures, it shows how detailed of where he goes, like when he went to the Iceland, and when he goes to palaces and islands, and it's just different stuff that you see that the boy is adventuring. Now, when you first look at the book, you think the little boy's going around just adventuring places and flying to sea and explore. It's not the case. However, it turns out on the first page, there is a picture of a war, and that is how it starts out. They ended up having to leave the town because of the war, and so they went somewhere else. So they ended up at this rundown place they ended up living with someone that they didn't know. It was another couple. And so the little boy takes it, and they send the dad off to go get food. He was supposed to go get some bread. He comes back, and he has a map. He said, well, I could only buy a little piece of bread, or I could buy the map. And I bought the map. And so the boy was so upset, and he said he would never forgive his dad, and the mom was upset. And later on that day, the boy found out that the dad was right. While the other couple was sitting there eating in front of the boy and chewing loudly and making him realize what all he was missing, the boy stared at the map, and he realized, okay, I'm going to learn these places. And he ended up using his imagination to go and explore all those different places. He went to the Iceland. He went to the islands. He went and counted plenty of buildings and windows, way so much he lost count. He went to all those where his imagination took such hold of him that he forgot all about his hunger. He forgot all about the pain he was feeling. So it ended up, his dad was right. He used his imagination, he escaped. He wasn't concerned with being hungry anymore. So I think that kids need to read this book because not everyone has what other people have. They don't have the fancy clothes and the right to the fancy education. They don't have that. But they do have imagination, and your imagination is key. It takes you far. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to struggle to make sure you're cool and all that. Because I used to be that way, but I'm not. I'm not anymore. I realize that just because I don't have what other people have, or I have something other people don't, it doesn't change who we are. We are all humans, and we should all welcome and accept each other. And that when you use your imagination, you can go to so many different places and have so much more. So I think an activity would be maybe have kids take a big poster board and have them draw at least 4 stages of the journey they would want to go on. Have them use their imagination, whether they go to the beach, whether they go to the desert or to an island, or just to a town or a city, or like New York City. They could go anywhere they want. Have them use their imagination and find out where they want to go and create it. And then when they get done, have them stand up, share where they would go, share why they would go there and what they would do. Have them connect with the other students. I think that would be a great activity for them to do. And I think you'd learn a lot from each other. And I think just remember that imagination is key. Thank you.